She had beauty, power, money, everything.
Yet one man looked at her and changed her life forever.
Once upon a time in ancient India, the Republic of Vaishali was famous for its prosperity and power. But the jewel of Vaishali was not a diamond or a throne. It was a woman named Amrapali. Amrapali was the Nagarvadhu, the royal courtesan of the city. Her beauty was legendary. Kings, princes, and wealthy merchants from distant lands would travel just to catch a glimpse of her. She lived in a grand palace, surrounded by luxury, gold, and countless admirers. Yet, despite having the world at her feet, Amrapali felt a deep emptiness inside. She knew that the men who surrounded her only desired her beauty, a beauty that would one day fade. One day, a wave of excitement rushed through Vaishali. Gautam Buddha, the enlightened one, had arrived in the city with his disciples. Unlike other famous visitors who stayed in grand palaces, Buddha chose to camp in a simple, quiet mango grove, a grove that happened to belong to Amrapali. Hearing of his arrival, Amrapali was curious. She had charmed every man she had ever met. She wondered what kind of man this ascetic was, whom everyone spoke of with such reverence. Dressed in her finest silks and jewels, she rode her chariot to the mango grove. When Amrapali laid eyes on Buddha, she froze. He sat under a tree in deep meditation, radiating an aura of absolute peace. When he opened his eyes and looked at her, Amrapali was stunned. For the first time in her life, a man looked at her without a hint of desire or lust. His gaze held only immense compassion and stillness. In that moment, surrounded by his simplicity, her own jewelry felt heavy and meaningless. Humbled, she bowed before him with folded hands. With great hesitation, she asked, "O Blessed One, will you do me the honor of having your meal at my house tomorrow?" The monks around Buddha were surprised, a courtesan inviting the Buddha, but Buddha, looking at her with kindness, simply nodded and said, "I accept your invitation, Amrapali." As Amrapali returned home, her heart filled with a strange new joy. The news of this invitation spread like wildfire through the city. The powerful Lichavi princes of Vaishali were furious. They felt insulted that the great Buddha had chosen to dine with a courtesan instead of royalty. The princes rode out and intercepted Buddha on his path. They said proudly, "Lord Buddha, cancel your visit to Amrapali. It is beneath your dignity to dine at her house. Come to our palace instead. We will offer you a grand feast and riches." Buddha smiled gently and gave a reply that echoed through history. He said, "Princes, I have already given Amrapali my word. A promise is a promise. Even if you were to offer me the entire kingdom of Vaishali, I would not break my word to her. Truth and integrity are far more valuable than status or wealth." The princes, defeated by his wisdom, stepped aside. The next day, the great ascetic dined at the home of the famous courtesan. Amrapali served him food with her own hands, with utmost devotion. As she watched him eat in silence, she realized that the peace he possessed was the only true wealth in the world. Overwhelmed with emotion, Amrapali said, "Lord, my beauty will fade, and this wealth is temporary. I have lived a life creating desires in others, but I have found no peace myself. I wish to surrender." That day, Amrapali made a decision that shocked the city. She donated her beautiful mango grove and her wealth to the Buddhist Sangha, order of monks. She renounced her life of luxury, shaved her head, and donned the simple saffron robes of a nun. The woman who was once the desire of kings became a devoted disciple of Buddha, eventually attaining liberation and finding the eternal peace she had always searched for. Moral of the story: no matter what your past is or how the world judges you, transformation is always possible. True value lies not in outer beauty or social status, but in the purity of your heart and your commitment to the truth.